Hello and welcome to Moriarty Llama Gaming. Today we're going to be doing a video on Arma 3 Canadian helicopters. So of course this is a Canadian military mod. Let's start off with the iconic Chinook. Of course most militaries use a similar version of this. I like this mod. You see it has the Canadian National Defense and Defense Nationale due to our multilingual country. Sort of hard. You can't really walk in the best, but oh yeah, you can. Never mind. You got the seats. This is I don't think this is the cargo one, so it might be though. Don't think so. So this is the Canadian military's standard transport aircraft. Let's see if we can get in. So as you can see, some nice in-depth controls. Yeah, cool mod. Let's see, intro. So yeah, you got all this stuff. Here's the crew door. So that clearly erased this door. If we want, we can always. So that's that. Let's have that raised for flight. There we go. What else do we have? So yeah. Let's get this puppy started. So this aircraft is used by most militaries as a transport helicopter. In Canada we call it the Chinook. Or the never mind. But yeah, it's the Chinook. In Canada. It's a really cool looking aircraft. You see it a lot used by the military as well, in the US and most other countries as a transport. So yeah, it's sort of iconic to a lot of militaries. Also, just is a really cool looking transport aircraft. Some of them can be armed with side guns inside, depending on like where you are in combat. Here with the crew door, you can have mounted machine guns sometimes. Now it's coming for the landing. So, of course, Arma doesn't have this normally. It's a mod, but it's a really good one. It's worth it if you like the Canadian military. You want a Canadian military gear in the game. It's worth it. So let's touch this down. So yeah, this is a really cool helicopter. I really like Chinooks. They're iconic. They're cool. And they work well for transport. Very large capacity for troops. It's a two-prop. I think one of the most modern two-prop helicopters, probably. That's like effective in use. I mean, they had some two-props in Vietnam, but I mean, they worked. They looked a little funky, but they worked. Okay. Next, so this is the Griffon attack helicopter. It's sort of the multi-purpose, I think it's maybe based off of Huey. Sort of standard helicopter. It can be used on most types of operations as accompaniment, protection, smaller transports, search and rescue. Okay, so that is my fault. We busted the prop on the other helicopter's prop. I should have seen that coming. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, so we have, I'll just get in the machine gun seat so you can see. Right, so you also have the miniguns on the side, tracers. So now this is the same helicopter, but close air support, or CAS. Let's see if we can not bust a prop off of this one. So this one doesn't really have any room for passengers, as you can see in the back. Has some, but not much, because it has the two Hydra rocket launchers. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take off. So let's see. So this is the minigun firing and fire. Okay, we got Hydra missiles firing. Minigun. So of course this could be used as an attack helicopter. It's not as modern as like some of the Apache attack helicopters or other combat helicopters, but it's what the Canadian Air Force has, I think, at the moment. So it does its job. It's nice. I mean, it's not as modern, I don't think, as some of the other military's standard helicopters, like the US, but for Canada it works just fine. Of course it comes in the same green and black camo as the Chinook, but it does come in different patterns. You can get old black ones, you can get ones with custom paint. Yeah, so it's really, overall, it's a really nice helicopter. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, for the animation on Arma, you can see all the altitude and just the pitch and sway monitors work, and so does the joy controller. Oh boy, there we go. So yeah, this is the Griffon Canadian attack helicopter. Those are support version. As you can see, we have the Hydra missile containers and then the miniguns here on both sides. Nothing in the front other than cameras. Identification number. Back here you have the Canadian Air Force Rondel. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, let's move on to one of the most well known, for me at least, Canadian Air Force vehicles. This is, of course, the CC-130J Hercules. If I can get in it. Let me in. Okay, let's see. Okay, one moment. So I'll just speak to this plane. Of course, this isn't all the aircraft we have in the Canadian Air Force and Army uses, but it is all that they have in this specific mod. They are some of the most common. I mean, other than our fighter jets. Alright, so this is a big transport. I have it in the cargo version, which just changes the interior. Most militaries use them. In Canada, it's our main transport other than the Globemaster, which is much bigger. So it's the Royal Canadian Air Force's C-130J cargo. So this is a 30J. I'm used to the 30H. I've sort of seen those more in Canada in our flying over and stuff. So it's a big plane with a big interior and lots of room for transportation and cargo. Of course, you got paradors on the sides here for paratrooper. You got the ramp, lower ramp, raise ramp, right? Okay, let's take off. Okay. Start giving, yeah, there we go. Gear up. So yeah, this is really cool plane. I really like them. Oh boy. You see, that's not generally recommended on a plane of this size, of course, but this is Arma, so we can do whatever we want because we don't die if we crash. I might try to land this, but my landing skills are complete and utter just trash. Check. Oh yeah, there we are. Where's the airstrip? It's back there, I see it. Let's see if I can land this. That's not a strip. There's not a strip here, is there? Oh, that is. Yeah, I've never landed there. Not gonna. It's a little small, but it could just be because it's on a small island. Let's just get this turnaround and get lined up. Of course, I'm not a pilot. I haven't been trained as a pilot. I just enjoy this sort of stuff. So don't take anything I'm doing as rule of thumb. This is probably not how you turn a giant aircraft, almost 100%. Okay, let's level her out. Lower her down. Let's cut that engine to. Okay, we still have a little bit of angling to do. So we're at 66% thrust on the engine. Oh yeah, in our HUD you can see our speed, pitch, and roll. Okay. Let's drop the gear. Oh boy. Okay, this is probably not ideal, so let's drop this engine, cut her down to just a, yeah, I tend to cut her down all the way, put the flaps down. This is not, of course, how you'd land an aircraft usually. This is just me and Arma not knowing how to land very well, and doing everything I can. Okay. So yeah, you can check the speed, pitch and roll, and our flaps and gear, and all the climb and everything on the HUD. So that's really, really fun. And the controls will light up. Anyways, this is a weird ass approach. I'm sorry, people. Okay, let's cut that engine. Oh, wait, never mind. Want that heads up device still. Okay, so we messed up the gear. And we didn't land properly. About to take our wing. Anyways. Yeah, that's been some of the Canadian aircraft, my favorite Canadian mod. Yeah, so you got the Griffons, the Chinook, and the Hercules, our transport aircraft, our standard helicopter, and our transport helicopter. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to like and subscribe. Also, thank you to all the real service members of the Canadian Air Force and Canadian Army and Navy who fly and serve. Yeah, thanks. Like and subscribe. Catch you later.